Alright, hey everyone, Noah Walker here, back with my video series Accumulated Knowledge for Team Cardhoarder. This week we are going to be playing some Miracles. I really like Miracles. It's a deck that I haven't gotten to experiment too much with in Legacy, just because I've been playing Grixis for so long, but it's definitely one of my favorite decks in Legacy, and I think it's really good and really competitive. It seems pretty hard to play though. I know that most of the pilots that play Miracles have been playing it for a really long time, so... So this week I'm playing with Joe Lissette's list. It's pretty I think it's his most recent list from an open or something. It seems pretty good to me. I like that his list has a lot of creatures. A lot of lists only play like a couple Snapcasters, but he has 3 snaps, 3 click, 2 Venser. Venser seems really sick to me with the Caracas and the Cavern too. Just being able to cast a Venser off a Cavern just seems so sick to me. So yeah, the only weird thing I think about the list is like only 3 plows in the main deck, but there's a 4th one in the board, so maybe that's standard. I'm not really sure exactly what most Miracles lists play, but I really like the Cavern. The Caracases seem really good with the clicks and 3 clicks and the Vensers. Obviously Jace is insane. The main deck spell snares are the other one that sticks out to me as maybe not in every single Miracles list. Like, all lists are going to have tops and brainstorms and counterbalances and plows and stuff. But spell snare seems really good against stuff like Goyf, Stoneforge Mystic, which isn't really popular anymore. It seems like it could be good in the mirror too, though. Hits counterbalance and Snapcaster. But yeah, that's basically the main deck. 4 Terminus, pretty standard. Bunch of standard stuff. 2 Entreats. The mana base. His mana base plays 6 basics. Yeah. The fetch is 2 Caracas, which is probably the 2. The standouts are the 2 Caracas and the 1 Cavern. Cavern seems really good against all the Delver decks and stuff like the Mirror, so your creatures are never going to get countered. It's like, if you're playing against the Mirror and you have a Cavern plus Caracas and then like a Click or a Venser, it seems pretty hard to lose. So yeah, let's move over to the sideboard a little. He's got the 4th Sword Splash Airs. That one seems pretty, self-explanatory, very good against creature decks. 2 Rest in Peace. Probably for lands, Reanimator, stuff like that. 2 Moats. Moat's a really interesting one. It's really good with Click, and it's really good with Entreat the Angels. It seems like, I know when I played against him in the Grand Prix playing Grixis, he brought in Moat against Delver, and it does seem pretty good. Like, the only threats that can get past are obviously the Delvers, and like Deathray Shaman can ping him, but it seems really good against the Young Pyromancers and the Gurmag Anglers. It just means that he can save all his plows for Delvers and stuff. So Moat could be good against the Delver decks. It could be good against, seems really good against Eldrazi. It's a really interesting card. Flusterstorm, obviously for the Storm decks, that match was probably pretty rough, so he has a lot of Flusterstorms. Back to Basics seems super sweet. He plays 6 Basics. I'm not sure if that's much more than your average Miracles list, but I really like the 6 basics with Back to Basics. You bring this in against basically any deck that plays very little basic lands. Seems really good against lands also, because they play like 1 basic. Delver plays no basics, so Back to Basics is a really sweet card. You've got the spread of REBs and Pyroblast. It seems good against the Delver deck. Seems great against the Mirror. Hits Jace, hits Counterbalance, stuff like that. And has the split even, so it's good against Cabal Therapy. And then 2 Wear and Tear. Wear and Tear seems really good against Pithing Needle, because normally they'd bring it in for Sensing Zivani Top or Jace the Mind Sculptor. So being able to wear that seems pretty valuable. And it's probably also for like random stuff, Omniscience. I don't know. I'm sure he brings it in against the Stoneforge Mystic decks. Seems like a solid card. So yeah, solid list. This week we're taking it for a spin against Shardless Bug. Should be fun. I think the matchup is like, there's just a lot of interaction in that matchup. It's definitely going to be close. It sucks how good Abrupt Decay is against Counterbalance, but Terminus is great against them, Jace is great against them, and Treat seems really good against them too, so it should be a lot of fun. Alright, so let's move into the matches.